I know you've probably heard this name before, either because of Pablo Escobar or maybe because of its vibrant nightlife full of excitement. Welcome to Colombia, a country full of joy and incredible culture, and of course, home to the most beautiful women in all of South America. Colombia is strategically located in the northwestern corner of South America, with coastlines on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. This privileged geographical position makes the country a nation with great climatic diversity, offering landscapes ranging from tropical beaches to snow-capped mountains. With a land area of about 1.1 million square kilometers, Colombia is the fourth largest country in South America, and its capital, Bogotá, is situated in the heart of the country, surrounded by the Andes Mountains. Before we begin, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our publications. Without further ado, let's go. The Colombian population is estimated at about 50 million people, distributed between large cities and rural areas where ancient traditions and customs still prevail. What makes Colombia even more fascinating is the mix of people and cultures. Its population is made up of a rich diversity of ethnic groups, including descendants of indigenous peoples, Europeans, Africans, and more recently, immigrant groups from various parts of the world. This diversity is evident not only in the people, but also in the traditions, music, dances, and gastronomy, which reflect this unique fusion of influences. In addition to ethnic diversity, Colombia has a rich cultural heritage. The country is known for its vibrant and colorful festivities, such as the UNESCO-recognized Barranquilla Carnival and the Festival de la Cumbia, which celebrate the cultural diversity and festive spirit of the Colombian people. Each region of the country has its own identity, making Colombia a destination full of cultural discoveries. Whether on the paradisical beaches of the Caribbean, the Andes Mountains, or the Amazon rainforest, Colombia is a destination full of natural beauty and cultural diversity. But it is not just the natural beauty that defines this country. The main Colombian cities attract thousands of tourists every month, and among them, Medellín stands out as one of the most visited destinations. Whether for its pleasant climate or the vibrant energy that pulsates on every corner, this city offers much more than you can imagine at first glance. Walking through its streets, it is easy to see the contrast between its turbulent past and its prosperous present. Medellín was for a long time associated with its troubled past, marked by drug trafficking and the figure of Pablo Escobar. In the 1980s and 1990s, its name was linked to crime and violence. But times have changed, and the city has been impressively transformed. Today, Medellín is one of the most vibrant and visited cities in Colombia, a true example of resilience and reinvention. Its progress is evident in the streets, where tourists from all over the world are warmly welcomed. Currently, Medellín is known as the City of Eternal Spring due to its pleasant climate all year round. The surrounding mountains offer stunning scenery, and the locals, known as paisas, are famous for their hospitality and warmth. The smiles of the residents reflect the joy of a city that, despite its dark past, has found a new path. Medellín is a dynamic cultural center, with music, dance, and festivals filling the streets, such as the famous Flower Fair. Its economy has also been revitalized, making the city a major center of innovation in Latin America. Investments in education, public transport, and technology have put Medellín on the global map. The subway system, cable cars, and urban parks are examples of how infrastructure has helped improve the quality of life for the population. Medellín also attracts entrepreneurs and startups, being seen as a hotspot for new businesses and ideas. In addition to economic development, Medellín is a place where culture and art are at the forefront. Museums, galleries, and graffiti murals bring the streets to life, and neighborhoods like Comuna 13, once known for violence, have now become tourist attractions filled with urban art and stories of overcoming. The city is a living testament that it is possible to be reborn and flourish after difficult times. If you are looking for a cheerful and welcoming city full of culture, Medellín is the place to be. Its transformation inspires visitors, and every corner reveals a new story of resilience and joy. It is no wonder that Medellín, with its flowers, music, and vibrant spirit, has become one of the most beloved destinations in Colombia, a city that pulsates with life and leaves an unforgettable mark on those who visit it. The Colombian economy is marked by contrasts between the cost of living for foreigners and for locals. While many tourists find prices attractive, especially compared to their home countries, the reality for many Colombians is quite different. Unemployment is a persistent challenge in the country, affecting various regions, including large cities. This leads to a high level of informality in the labor market, with many people resorting to working as street vendors to support their families. On the streets of Colombia, it is common to see a large number of vendors offering everything from food to electronics. This informal economy reflects the difficulties many people face in getting formal, well-paying jobs, despite government efforts to improve the situation. The unemployment rate remains high, especially among young people, and for many Colombians, this is the only way to secure a salary in a challenging economic environment. When it comes to rent, prices vary widely depending on location, but in the capital Bogotá, a small apartment in the city center can cost between $200 and $545 a month. Although these values may seem accessible to foreigners, for many Colombians, rent represents a significant part of their monthly income. This forces many families to live in more distant areas where costs are lower, but access to services and formal jobs is more limited. Public transport in Colombia is also a point to be considered in the budget. In cities like Bogotá, the bus and subway system is relatively cheap for foreigners, costing about $1 per trip. However, this expense can add up for residents who rely on these services daily to get to work. In addition, traffic in large cities can be chaotic, making public transport a daily necessity for many. Food is also a major expense. Although it is possible to find simple and affordable meals in several regions, the cost of basic products can vary. For foreigners, especially Americans, the price of a traditional lunch can be considered cheap, costing between $3 and $5. Despite the challenges, the informal economy and the entrepreneurial spirit of the Colombian people continue to keep the country moving, even in difficult times. Besides the relatively low cost of visiting Colombia, another aspect that draws attention is the women who live here. Colombian women are known for their stunning beauty and striking physical features, with diverse traits that reflect the country's rich ethnic mix. Many have tanned skin, dark hair, and well-defined bodies. However, something that stands out is the culture of valuing appearance. Many Colombian women are obsessed with maintaining their beauty and seek aesthetic procedures, such as breast implants and lip fillers, which have become a strong trend in several cities. The pursuit of physical perfection is quite common. What do you think about this topic? I would like to know your preferences regarding the physical characteristics of a woman. Do you prefer something more natural, or women who like to wear a lot of makeup? Leave your comment below to share your thoughts with me. In my case, I prefer something more natural. I'm not a big fan of women who look like they're made of plastic. This issue of physical appearance is interesting, because in Colombia there is a mix of styles. Some women prefer a more discreet look, while others opt for a more glamorous appearance, always well made up and stylish. Either way, the focus on aesthetics is part of Colombian culture, especially in big cities like Medellín and Cartagena. In addition to their looks, Colombian women stand out for their vibrant and cheerful personalities. They are extremely lively and love to be always on the move, whether at a party or meeting friends. One of the greatest passions of these women is dancing, something deeply rooted in the country's culture. Salsa, cumbia, and reggaeton are rhythms that are part of everyday life, and Colombian women love to show off their skills on the dance floor. If you are thinking of winning the heart of a Colombian woman, be prepared. Knowing how to dance is almost a requirement. They really appreciate men who can keep up with them on the dance floor, and even if you're not an expert, the effort to learn will be greatly appreciated. After all, for Colombian women, dancing is not just a hobby, but also a way to connect with people in a more intimate and fun way. Another striking feature of Colombian women is their ability to spread joy wherever they go. With contagious smiles and positive energy, they are the center of attention in any environment. This joy, combined with their natural sensuality, makes Colombian women irresistible to many men around the world. It is no wonder that the country is known for being home to some of the most desired women in Latin America. And where could be a better place to meet a beautiful Colombian woman than in the country's nightlife? Nightlife in Colombia is vibrant and energetic, with bars and nightclubs scattered throughout cities like Bogota, Medellín, and Cartagena. Whether you are a fan of salsa, reggaeton, or electronic music, there will always be a perfect place to enjoy the night. The party starts late and goes on until dawn, with Colombian women enchanting everyone with their charm, smiles, and dancing skills. Colombian nightlife is a true celebration of local culture mixed with international influences, attracting both locals and tourists. Colombian women are known for their joy and passion for dancing, and this becomes evident at parties at night. They are the first to hit the dance floor and rarely leave it. In addition, the festive atmosphere is perfect for relaxed conversations, where the rhythm of the music accompanies every word and smile. Colombian nightlife is an invitation to have fun, dance, make new friends, and, who knows, meet someone special. In cities like Medellín, for example, rooftop bars with live music are great meeting points for those looking for a quieter experience. While in Cartagena, beachfront parties offer a romantic and relaxed atmosphere. Each city has its own style, but they all have one thing in common: Colombian hospitality. Nightlife in Colombia is, without a doubt, one of the best ways to experience the local culture and, who knows, find love amidst the heat and the enveloping rhythm of tropical nights. If you liked today's video, please support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Your engagement is what keeps us going. Don't forget to check out the video that's on your screen now, and I'm sure you'll find it fascinating. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.